Why did you choose this life?
What life?
To be a great warrior.
I chose nothing. I was born, and this is what I am.
Achilles, the greatest warrior of the Trojan War, a hero torn between glory and doom, and one of the most complex characters in all of Greek mythology. But what happens when Hollywood takes on Homer? Today we're diving into Troy, the 2004 epic that dared to reimagine the Iliad. Does it capture the rage, the heartbreak, and the humanity of Achilles, or does it miss the mark entirely? Let's break it down how Troy stacks up against one of the greatest stories ever told. The Iliad is an epic forged in anger, a relentless chain of fury that claims the lives of countless men and women. It delves into the origins of this rage and what it takes to finally extinguish it. But Troy, a film that often wanders far from its extraordinary source material, raises a different question. What is it even about? I still recall how profoundly moved I was at the end of the Iliad when Achilles wept with Priam in an unexpected amount of shared grief. That moment in Troy, however, left me puzzled. Why did it lack the same renaissance? In this video, we will explore how Troy strips the Iliad of its deeper meaning, unraveling the profound thread that made Homer's epic endure for millennia. The Iliad begins with a moment of rupture, Achilles' bitter fallout with Agamemnon, and it ends with Hector's burial. These events define the narrative arc and will serve as the boundaries for my analysis. Achilles is a character of contradictions, a proud little kid, yet the most fearsome warrior of the Trojan War. With a temper unmatched by anyone, his clash with King Agamemnon takes place in the midst of a divine plague. Apollo, angered by the Greeks' refusal to accept a ransom for a captive girl, unleashes sickness upon their army. In Troy, however, the gods are absent as an active force.
Agamemnon is no match for the gods.
And how many battalions does the sun god command?
Do not mock the gods.
There's no plague, and while the film retains the tension between Achilles and Agamemnon, it anchors their quarrel in the theft of Briseis alone, while removing the divine context and the cultural weight of ransom in Homer's world. The film loses a layer of complexity that is central to the Iliad story. Without the plague, however, the concept of ransom, a cornerstone of Homer's world, is never properly established. In the Iliad, ransom serves as both a narrative and moral framework. The poem begins with a ransom denied and concludes with a ransom accepted. After Agamemnon seizes Briseis, Troy skips a pivotal moment.
No argument with you, brothers, but if you don't release her, you'll never see home again. Decide. Gods!
Achilles' prayer to Zeus. In this prayer, Achilles begs Zeus to turn the tide of war in favor of the Trojans, hoping that the Greek deaths will force Agamemnon to regret his insult. This omission is baffling